I don't know if anybody else can see this, but like there's some like weird yellow outline on my shirt. I don't know what that's from. It looks like I pissed on my shirt. Anyway, that's a great start to this video. Um Welcome. My name's Mink. I haven't posted in quite a minute. I did post that grilled cheese video a few weeks ago. Yeah, but it's been a while since I really talked to you guys. So in this video, which I did record horizontally this time, we're going to be talking about this JD Vance tweet that I saw just this morning. He posted it yesterday, as of when I'm recording this, yesterday, April 15th, I think at 9:32 p.m., if I remember correctly. I don't have Wi-Fi, which is the main reason why I'm uploading this video, because I'm really bored. I don't have Wi-Fi, so I took out my composition notebook and I wrote it down, along with a few other notes. So we're gonna read this. We're gonna read this tweet. Consider that Joe Biden allowed approximately 20 million illegal aliens into our country. This placed extraordinary burdens on our country. Our schools, hospitals, housing, and other essential services were overwhelmed. On top of that, many of these illegal aliens committed violent crimes or facilitated fentanyl and sex trafficking. That is the situation we inherited. So right off the bat, complete fucking bullshit. Illegal aliens, as he puts it, actually commit less crime than native-born citizens. That's statistically accurate. You can check any source on that. There's also not 20 million illegal immigrants in this country. It's more around like 10 to 11 million. And most of those people came before Joe Biden. So already off the bat, not so full of the truth here. I want to skip this second paragraph because I want to talk about the third and fourth paragraph here. To say the administration must observe due process is to beg the question. What process is due is a function of our resources, the public interest, the status of the accused, the proposed punishment, and so many factors. To put into concrete terms, imposing the death penalty on an American citizen requires more legal process than deporting an illegal alien to their country of origin. When the media and the far left obsess over an MS-13 gang member, by the way, we'll get to that, but he's not, and demand that he be returned to the United States for a third deportation hearing, what they're really saying is they want the vast majority of illegal aliens to stay here permanently. So this is the big nitty-gritty that I want to talk about here. To say the administration must observe due process is to beg the question, is already a insane statement that I don't think the vice president of the United States, who, put his hand on a Bible to swear to the American people that he'll protect the Constitution, which constitutionally protects the right to due process. It's in the Fifth Amendment. I plead the Fifth and whatnot. Oh my God, that piss ring is still there. I'm so bothered by the piss. I hope that doesn't show up in the actual recording. Anyway, to say the administration must observe due process, that's an insane statement. That's an insane statement. Yes, the administration should observe due process, even if it means that the guy is going to be deported a third time. Yes, they should observe due process. I also want to point out that this tweet, if you don't know already, is about the case of Abrigo Garcia, who was extrajudicially deported on March 15th, 2025. I don't know why I'm saying the year like it was like last year, but we're suspicions that he was an MS-13 gang member, which the government and ICE has not produced actual clear evidence of. J.D. Vance has kind of put himself in a position where he kind of has to be an MS-13 gang member, otherwise this looks like really, really bad. And it is really, really bad. Here's a useful test. Ask the people weeping over the lack of due process what precisely they propose for dealing with Biden's millions and millions of illegals, and with reasonable resource and a... There's my dogs. Sorry about the dogs. Reasonable resource and administrative judge constraints, does their solution allow us to deport at least a few million people a year? So, like, does J.D. Vance think that, like, upholding the Constitution and enforcing due process is, like, a little inconvenient for what he wants to do? Because if it is, then maybe it shouldn't be something that we're doing. Right? Like, he's put himself in a position where either the Constitution is too hard for him to defend, and if that's the case that he doesn't think that the Constitution is worth defending, then he has no place being vice president, and Trump has no place being president. But if he does actually, like, believe in, like, due process and stuff, then he should be defending it, right? He should be defending that position that this guy should have due process, and he should be bringing him back to the United States in order to, you know, make sure he gets that, like, due process, right? Some people don't understand this, but the Fifth Amendment is one of the most important, like, rights in the Bill of Rights. It is probably the most important one. Oh my God, the piss ring. I'm sorry. It's just distracting me. It's just so much. Like, it's probably I don't know. I don't know what it is. Anyway, without due process, the government can just kind of pick you up and charge you with anything. And then just, like, throw you in prison or deport you or execute you if they deem it, like, necessary. And that's what's kind of, like, scary about this, is that the administration has completely disregarded due process in this case. And what's worse is that they are defending the fact that they can't do due process because it's too hard, because it's too difficult for them, because it doesn't get their goals done, like, fast enough. It's just completely, like, disgusting shit. It's crazy. My dog is, like, going nuts over this. But I don't know. It's just completely insane to me. And that last paragraph, like, completely. Like, you can still fight for border security and still consider the fact that these people deserve due process. That's not a, like, weird position to take. Right? Like, we give everybody due process. We gave fucking Ted Bundy due process. Why doesn't this guy get due process? I don't know. It's just stupid, and it doesn't make any sense to me. I've been a voter from Pennsylvania, and this is a Mink video. Peace out.